guys, welcome in today. I hope you're having a really great week. I'm excited to be here for you. We got a very chill vibe going today. I think I've been having this really strong urge, like a very protective energy towards my collective right now. So I don't know if you guys are feeling like you need protection or if there is a very protective energy surrounding you right now, but that is coming through very strongly. So let's just dive right in and see what we have going on today. And yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I was guided to do things a little backwards today, so I'm starting with our oracle. Shake things up a bit. Things been a little funky. Gratitude or forgiveness. It's this slow energy again, you guys. We're taking our time, really feeling through things. It's interesting because, okay, this totally makes sense actually. If you see in the background, always use your intuition when I pull out my oracle cards, you guys. I want to remind you. That's why I hold it up for so long, so you can take a gander for yourself. But you can see in the background here that there are these little ghosty guys looking at her. And this might be a collective that's been feeling like there's something always haunting you. There's always something, there's always some kind of block. It feels like never-ending blocks. And I totally get that. The way around that is through our gratitude, though. And you're supported. Let's see what else wants to come through. I don't know what's with this backwards. It's like specifically backwards energy. Backwards, something, do something backwards. So I don't know. We'll see. We got our Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. This card always makes me think of like a little onion guy dancing around. Spiders might be significant. Also got the Page of Pentacles here. And this mushroom's called the Barometer Earth Star. I feel very soft-spoken today, very... almost like what we need to be doing is observing more so than reacting. That might be part of what it is. Observing with gratitude. Page of Pentacles. Something about your research and what you've been working on will bring forward a lucky break is what I'm hearing. Something that you've been researching, something you've been sitting on. This is a very transformative period for you in your life. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. You've been seeing dragonflies or butterflies a lot. You have a pearl of wisdom that's going to bring you a certain amount of abundance. Or abundance, if we take it in backwards terms, a certain abundance will be bringing you a pearl of wisdom. Wisdom, and our wisdom is the only thing that we can take with us. It's the only thing that's really truly tangible for us, is the lessons we learn and you know, we can't take money with us. So it would make sense to take that in the reverse. Your wisdom is what really matters here, and it's never been about the money. And this is a collective that truly understands that. So this is confirmation that things are going in the right direction for you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Okay. 222 might be significant for you. There's like this energy of like, you've waited so long that you're no longer patient. You just are. You just are whatever. Like, there's not even patience left. It has evolved into just like an eternal patience. That is insane, you guys. That is beautiful. And kind of sad, to be honest. But it's this just, it's like that wise, never-ending patience. I don't know if you guys are parents. I'm definitely getting a maternal, paternal vibe. Decisions, responsibility, time management. Review your fundamental assets and see if they are balanced with one another. Are you too busy for romance? Is your partner being neglected? Is work overwhelming your rest and recovery time? Create a tangible list you can reference to rebalance your life. So yeah, and if you're pouring yourself into this whatever research this is, whatever, and it might be work, you know, and we talked about this in one of my previous readings, where we need to make sure that we're balanced with our four legs of our table. And so if one of those things, whether it be romance, work, rest, is what this was talking about. If one of those things are feeling too overwhelming or taking away from one another, this is a good time to rebalance and adjust how things work. In the past, you might have needed more of something than you do now, but this is a brand new start for you, and the same old isn't going to work here. This is a great time to completely lean into this new beginning and shift into, okay, see what we've gained, what we've learned, be grateful for it, observe, and then readjust your schedule, your day-to-day, because you are not the same anymore. You can't even treat yourself like you're the same. You are just simply not the same anymore. So this isn't going to work out how it always used to. It's not just that your reality has changed where you can't expect the same experiences, but you can't expect you to be the same either. And you will have different needs throughout this time. This season of your life is going to be very different. It's a brand new cycle. It's a brand new getting to know yourself. Because you've never been at this point of your life. You have never moved so far past your traumas that you don't even know who this person is now. You know who you are, right? But like, you're getting to know who you are without the pain. And so give yourself a chance to really get to know yourself and really get to see who you are without your traumas. Spirit, anything else? And it does, we got a 7 of Swords. That was the second card to come out. This was the first. Queen of Cups. A lot of intuition coming through here. And I'm getting Spirit is asking you to use your intuition. And a third card that came out, 10 of Swords. Use your intuition to, ooh. Okay, we're getting into it now. Spirit's asking you to use your intuition different than you have before as well. since this new beginning is different, everything that you experience is going to be different, and your gifts are going to be different. There's always your anchor, right? Whatever you've leaned on to get you to this point. But having an open mind means that we're willing to receive more information, even though we have found our truth. And that's how we continue to grow. Especially, we don't want to get stagnant when we get to this point where we've been trying so hard to get here, and then all of a sudden we drop off. And, you know, because it's like, oh, that was such a relief. We want to continue to push ourselves, because you're not going to get as much push from the outside world now to grow. It's more of an internal, and this is a collective that really wants to grow. This is a collective that I'm sure I don't even need to tell you guys this stuff, but I'm just saying what Spirit is asking to remind you and to confirm for you things that you already know. Nothing should ever sound, this just should all be stuff that you already know, and you're just needing confirmation and guidance. And sometimes occasionally you'll get stuck on a problem, and maybe I'll have a key for you to unlock that through Spirit, of course. So, and today I just want to mention I have some obsidian with me. It's with that protector energy that was coming up earlier. I was really guided to grab this and kind of like make sure that you guys know how protected you are, and really put some emphasis on how protected you are. Even through, you might have been through some kind of weird spooky things, some things that have made you shy away from your spiritual side. But I want to let you know that everything happens for you, and it's never to tear you down. And there's always, when you're the type of person that can really see through illusions, some weird shit comes up. It does. But you are always safe through that. And if you remind yourself that you're safe when maybe even paranormal things are happening, you'll get through it so much easier, because you are very protected. And you have not even just people like me who are just advocating for your safety, but there is a lot of energy around this collective of just keeping you guys safe and making you feel safe and secure. That is something that's very important for this collective, and you have it. You are it. You are safe. Okay? Spirit was just asking me to put that emphasis out there today. Okay? So we have our little obsidian. Feel free to get some obsidian in your life too. I mean, this is great for anybody. I don't think you can really go wrong with obsidian. That or any like green stones is always heart oriented. There are some things you want to kind of be careful with, but we always want to be grounded, and we always want to be protected. So this is perfect. Okay, so, and I put it like in this order. I put it in a different order than I got it. So let's just dive in and see what's going on here. This Queen of Cups, and it's that slow energy again, you guys. Look at it again. Go, feel free to take a gander of your own and see how you're feeling about it. I always want you to lean on your intuition at all times. Of course, you are your own North Star. You are your own sun, your own moon, and it's very important. I'm kind of stepping in to help you guys learn more about your own intuition. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. But I have a feeling that most things will resonate with the collective that we'll be having, at least in this time period, at least for this specific time period. So, and it's that infinite patience that I'm talking about. This patience that you've had, though, that we were discussing a little bit earlier, this is bringing you your abundance. This is a lesson your soul wanted to really have down in this lifetime. And if you don't feel like you are there yet, this is Spirit letting you know that you've been on the right track, and you will achieve that goal, because this is a goal that you or your soul has had. I would assume that you have had that goal as well, especially if you are parents. right? This is something, these are my growers. It all makes sense that this is who the collective is. And now I kind of am starting to get to know and understand who I'm talking to. Because right now, I've been making videos, I've been talking to a collective, but I actually don't know any of you yet. I haven't had anyone on my content yet, so I have no idea who I'm talking to, but I feel like I'm starting to get to know you guys, and this is really beautiful. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me in your energy and allowing me to assist in protecting you through your new beginning. This is so beautiful, and I feel very fortunate. We still have some things that are really kind of taking away from this new beginning for us. And I know this is a new beginning because this is still the same collective I've been talking to through these last few videos. Feel free to check them out. I might honestly start linking them if I can figure out how to do that. I'll get more tech savvy here soon, guys, don't worry. Just kind of figuring all this out on my own, but just like you have been with your spirituality. There's a lot of, it feels like there's pain specifically around romantic connection. Pain to a point where it was rooted in young, and it's kind of followed you throughout your life. And it's making a future connection or a current connection seem like it is not as good as it is. It's almost putting a negative veil over your connection or your future connection. It is kind of tainting the way that love looks in your life. And the backwards rendition of that is that somebody hurt you, or somebody's have hurt you, to where now you don't feel that you can trust or be safe in love. That is a tough pill to swallow. And this is a significant amount of pain in love and romance, you guys. This is somebody really, really destroyed how it looks, or wanted to destroy how romance and love looks for you. And you guys are working on that as well, I can see. This King of Swords, this mushroom is called Destructive Folita. There's that dragonfly I'm talking about too. And of course, Spirit had to show us a big boom of that. I mean, that is a huge... There's that dragonfly, babe. Confirmation of that new beginning. So this King of Swords, it feels like, honestly, there is a masculine energy that's been coming in to protect you. And it's called the Destructive Folita. There's also butterflies in this picture. Blue, butterflies, dragonflies. There is a masculine that's really shown up for you guys. And it could be, so there's several ways that could resonate, right? It could be your masculine side. In this witchy collective, I believe our higher selves show up magically for us. So if you listen to music and let messages come through from your higher self, you know, take those things. Ask your higher self to show up for you and talk to you and be there for you. This could be a masculine as in the type of deities you work with. This could be a love connection. This could be a loved one on the other side. I'm hearing 3 to 5 masculine energies surrounding you to come in and support you right now, to protect that feminine energy that you've been cultivating. That's beautiful. Spirit, any oracles that assist us with this love connection, this love pain, this 10 of Swords and 7 of Swords. And it feels like you're being like, there are warriors around you. There's a lot of warrior energy. Very like mama bear, daddy bear, or papa bear, I think it is. Bottom. This comes out a lot for this collective. The more, oh, and go ahead and use your intuition for that. It could be different every time too. This comes out a lot for this collective, like almost every reading. So there's that Mama Moon again. I mean, and that's confirming that you're cultivating your feminine energy and you're being very protected in your feminine energy. And that's why I hold this with my left. Your left side is your feminine, your right side's your masculine. I want to hold this with my left. And all my protections that I have are on my left side. This is Moonstone. Moonstone will protect you. This is Snowflake Obsidian, another obsidian. It's another protective energy. So, and this is a Tiger's Eye. It is a action-based stone. So this will assist in that masculine side. Owls might be significant for you guys. Got a little owl on there. So, anyway, back to this card. And there's that dragonfly again, you guys. Dragonflies are like the apex predator of the bug world. They're the most the only thing else I could think is like a praying mantis. But they are literally ferocious. They are fierce. They take down anything. They're not a joke. You are so protected. I don't know why. Somebody needs to hear how protected you are, how safe you are. It's like the next time you go take a walk or you're going somewhere that feels, that kind of wants to trigger those old anxieties, I want you to feel the power of your ancestors and spirit team and everyone who's showing up for you, just literally walking behind you. And it might even be overwhelming. You will feel just not a few people, like the whole room fills up with your ancestors and your spirit team, like all of them behind you, supporting you through whatever you're about to do. And when you have that amount of support, there's nothing you can't do. And they want you to feel that way. They want you to feel like you can do literally anything because you can. And you are so supported. When things happen, it is meant for you for a reason. There is something to learn about it. This is different than it's ever been. There's like a very, how do I explain this even? I almost like feel, I don't know how to explain it, you guys. It's just such a very warrior protected, almost like a tight embrace, like a sit up straight. Like this is no joke. Your spirit team, your ancestors are not joking. They're not joking about you. And I understand now this energy of how serious and like calm. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Demon Hunter, but when that move he has where he says damn calm. It's like that. It's like that character. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. But he's the water Hashira. Anyway, it's been a minute since I watched it, you guys. I'm not even caught up. But yeah, damn calm. This is also a collective that's very, if water is very important to you, is an element you feel connected with. Your water element is showing up for you in your life. Look out for signs of that. But yeah. And this creative energy you have is, it's wanting to be born into the world. And you are very protected. You and this creative energy are very, very, very protected. There's so much emphasis on this. Nothing's gonna come in and cross your path like it used to. There are literally guardians in front of you like this. Like, you do not enter. People have to ask the Most High. They have to ask God. They have to ask the universe for permission to be in your energy. They can't even ask you. That's how protected you are. I mean, they can ask you, obviously, you have authority over your life, but they, on a soul level, asked permission first. It's a, can I marry your daughter, sir? This is friends, family. This is so serious. So seriously protected. Spirit, anything else for us? Okay, this is going to be a big one. The moon and death in reverse came out together. There's a change in your gifts coming. There's a change in your intuition. You've been cultivating how to trust yourself, and if you can trust yourself, and if you can trust what's going on, and you are ready to apply your intuition. You are ready. You can trust yourself. This is the end of you doubting yourself. This is, and your gifts are going to be expanding. This is a collective that is very spiritually gifted and changing. If things feel different with your gifts, it's because you are either getting an upgrade, and things might be on pause for a little bit. I'm hearing that might come up. Especially when you're sleeping, you're getting upgrades. Dreams might be very significant for you. If you're not dreaming right now, or if your dreams have been just weird and random, or different than they used to be, upgrades are happening. Doubt is being pulled out of your system by your guardians and your angels. This is that, I know, okay, so intuition is purple. But for this collective, this lime green has been significant for your intuition. And I wonder if that's that change that's been coming in, is you're going to see things differently. You're going to have a different perspective than you used to have. And it's going to feel different. Scorpio or Scorpions might be important for this collective. A significant. Turtles, ladybugs, all of these types of energies. It's a slow, very protected energy. It's just, and everything that's happening slow in your life. So if you're experiencing, it almost feels like resistance, like why, you know, the reason you have this infinite patience is just like, this is just, and it's almost like it's never happening, and you'll have a doubt come up, right? And then you're able to expel it so much easier and go, no, it's fine, we're just whatever. At this point, it's just whatever. That is that infinite patience starting to come in. And it just feels weird because you're not used to being so patient. You're used to that anxiety monster coming in and going, like those fears and doubts, but that is a scar. It's a shadow of a wound. It's not an open wound anymore. You've been working on it too long. So, of course, yourself is going to have a hard time adjusting to what it's like to be this patient and not stress about it the way you used to. I know it's such a weird feeling. It's so different. But this is good. This is all good signs that you've been making the progress you always wanted to make. And I really want to say to you guys, you are not appreciating yourselves enough. I'm hearing like you are not appreciating yourselves enough. You are not giving yourself enough credit for everything you've been working on. For everything you've been working on. And I know it's not always tangible. But think about who you were last year. Think about who you were 2 years ago. Even further back, who were you when COVID hit? How different have you been since then? Because that was a time where dramatic shifts were starting. Just starting. You have got to take time. And I'm sorry I'm being so firm here, my guy. But you've got to take time for yourself. To love on yourself. You deserve it more than anyone. You deserve it first and foremost. Just be so proud of yourself. You have overcome so much. I'm hearing addictions, cycles. running around acting like it's easy. Humble as fuck. Wow. Wow, your aunts, they're so proud of you, my love. I want to cry. And you're not taking time to feel that. Like, they want to chew your ass out for not being more receptive to how much progress you've made. It's like really a big deal. It's a big deal that you take time to really appreciate yourself for everything you've done. Because nobody else is going to do it like you. And you deserve it. This is my lover collective. Why aren't you giving yourself all of that love or energy? That's where it should be going first. Fill that cup so full, and then everybody else just gets that's extra. And that little drip of what they have, yeah, I know it's goofy. And that little drip that they get is going to light them up for the rest of their life. Babe, that's how much love. Don't be giving all that away to everybody. It's for you. There's a reason you were given all of this love. You have enough love for the world. But fill your cup first. Give yourself those affirmations you give to everybody else. Take the time to love on yourself. Yourself is asking for that. If your baby or your niece or your pet or whoever came up to you and said, hey, can I get some snuggles? Would you be like, no? Why are you being that mean to yourself? I'm so for real. A lecture over. They're so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Let us see. We just popped out. Invite your monster to tea. Write down in the comments what this makes you think of. What intuitive hits you're getting. If you want to. You never have to. I want to hear from you guys. I learn just as much from you guys as you'll be learning from me. I can feel that. I just know. Spirit's also asking me, I didn't know this, okay? But if you are a Scorpio, I don't know what other signs are like this, but one of the gifts you may have is like the way you receive messages is you just know things. It's not necessarily like clairaudience or whatever. That's for somebody who just doesn't, like, you just know. You just know. I didn't know that. Spirit brought that to me. I was like, thank you, actually. That really helps clarify a lot for me. And when you just know, it's so subtle. And you just embody it. Does that make sense? Anyway. 333 might be significant for you. This is back to that creative energy. Invite that monster to tea. You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think that y'all have very vivid imaginations, and sometimes that imagination might get carried away, or it might have a trauma filter on it. So sit down with yourself instead of suppressing those that imagination. Instead of suppressing, like, I almost want to say it's like your train of thought like definitely likes to veer off, right? It's like that ADHD kind of, but like this is a little bit deeper than that. It's just figure out the root of the things you don't like, but also like your imagination is big because you can and you are capable of kind of like exploring avenues without losing yourself in it, and exploring, like, I guess, possibilities. This is a collective that believes in magic. If you don't, I don't even know how you're here, because we believe in magic up in here. We witches up in here. You know, It is what it is at this point. I actually even tried to suppress that side, and it didn't last but 2 seconds up on here. And that was one of the reasons I felt like I couldn't get, start my content. But I know you guys are going to show up, and I'm going to be surprised, and it's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to be like, whoa, like, I'm not the only one like me. It's going to be great. So I'm just holding on to that. I can't wait to start meeting you guys, though. But yeah, you're really comfortable. You're more comfortable, I will say, than most people are, with kind of exploring those different trains of thought. And that's not, it doesn't make you like a bad person. It's not like you're fucked up for thinking how you think. Especially if you like can tend to get into a more broody mood, and you just kind of, I'm a poet, and I kind of get broody. I get broody, and I love the pain. But you don't get lost in it. And this is your secret sauce. This is your secret sauce. And your monsters, those things that it's just your imagination. So talk to it and figure out what it wants or what's wrong with it. Like, it's just your imagination. It's a gift that you have. And sometimes it can kind of like be weird. I get that. But just try to remind yourself that you're just very gifted and creative. And not everybody is creative like you are. Not everybody can see the divine in everything, and the bright side of everything, and the dark side of everything. Like, not everybody has that gift. This is specifically something that you're good at, and it's going to be a different struggle for you. And I'm here to tell you, you aren't alone in that struggle, because I've went through that stuff too. Trauma does really messed up things to your brain. It does. It just does. But once you overcome that, it's so rewarding. And it's not even just about overcoming, it's the journey, right? It's everything in between. There's so much that we get to explore out of this life. Even just sitting on our couches now, it's so easy now to go on an adventure. It really is. So it's time to put this pain and it's time to say goodbye to it, honey. It is. It's time. You're so protected. You are so protected. Your gifts are protected. You are protected. You've more than proven yourself. There's nothing you have to prove to anybody, not even to yourself. You are unconditionally supported. That's what that means. Unconditionally supported. And if you make a mistake, you know you, and your higher self knows you, and fucking God knows you. You don't have to worry like that. That isn't the path. It's not this whole and religious trauma keeps coming up. It's not what's been rooted into you. It's not necessarily things have to be one way or not doom and gloom and you're not allowed to be a human. That's not what it is. We have evolved past that. And we want to teach our children better. We want to teach them, and we can't just tell them. We have to embody that and be that for them. That's how we instill better cycles. That's how we start generational wealth. It starts with our minds and how we're cultivating and developing our legacies and our children's minds. That is such a valuable and amazing gift that we get, is to have a chance to shape our children's minds. What a gift. And this isn't just for people who are parents. This is a collective that cares about their family. You have nieces and nephews, you may have cousins, even the older generations that need our help stepping into that role of being the leader, of how things should be, how this world should look. And we start by taking care of ourselves, healing ourselves, and showing up in this King of Swords role that we're being asked in, an Empress role, Emperor role. This is where it starts. And it shapes the future. That's how you change the future. That's how we have justice for our past and what we've been through. We didn't let it tear us down, we let it fucking build us. And then we decided, I want better. I want better for the future. I want better for my future, for my children's future, for my children's children's future. My ancestors are saying, think 7 generations ahead. And see, we're talking about our future generations. And what would your self want when you were a kid? They say you become the type of person that would have made you feel safe. But what would have made you feel safe? What type of environment would have given you the security that you needed as a child? And think about what your inner child wants now, because your inner child doesn't grow up. You suppress it. That's all that that's all that can happen. This collective doesn't like suppressing their inner child. And if you are struggling with that, that will not last throughout your life. If you are here, just start letting them out. Your inner child wants to play and have fun. And this is their time now. So when you're going through a struggle and you don't know what to do, it's okay to ask your inner child and that creative and imaginative side what they think would be best. Because nobody took time to ask you that when you were a kid. But guess what? The way you set them free is you be the grown-up that lets them have a voice. Do you see how that comes together, my love? That made me want to cry. That was beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Any last words, Spirit? Speak now or forever, until I make my next video. Hold your peace. I have to be a smart ass. I'm sorry. And I'm hearing take it in the reverse. Okay. And I'm hearing take it in the reverse. So this came out like this. Take it in the reverse. Or do it backwards. 3 of Pentacles. Girl. So we're cutting through this stinky. We have our abundance. It could go the other way if you don't want to take the advice of your spirit team and ancestors that's coming through to you in your reality. I'm not even necessarily saying through my videos, but like, you're getting signs, you're getting synchronicities. You can change how that. Wow, why did I do it like that? Why did I do it like that? Yeah. So you guys have changed this. You guys have started to change your mentality. And it's going to bring you absolutely every wish fulfillment, everything you want. The more you lean on your inner child, the more you're going to have this happy ending. This literal fairy tale happy ending. You and your babies. And your baby could be your work, your creation. It doesn't have to be babies. It could be your pets, but it's you and your baby. You aren't alone. You're gonna have everything you want. Got the 2 little babies there. You have more than one. Yeah, and leaning on your intuition. Promises from the divine are coming true for you. All these pearls of wisdom. Guys, this is beautiful. And you've worked hard for this. Farts. This always makes me think of fucking farts. And, you know, play, have fun. Let yourself express. Even if people misunderstand you, that's okay. You want people to misunderstand you, because then you can just shoo them away so much faster. You are so much more, and you deserve to say everything that's on your mind and feel safe doing it and expressing everything. Every weird part of you, we want that. That's the stuff we need in this world to start helping to heal this world, because people are very stuck on inauthentic, And the more authentic you are, if it makes people uncomfortable, good. That's their inner demons getting triggered. Why can they be happy and I can't? And it comes out as, you shouldn't do that in public. Do it more when people say that shit to you. Let that shit fuel you. I'm so, for real. Let it just, oh yeah, like, go be rapscallions. Because I know you guys are too respectful to actually do any damage. I know you guys you think about everybody. Like, you're not going to do anything. Just go be you. Put something out into the world that makes people want to do better. That makes people think twice. Put something out into the world that shows your children and your children's children and your children's children how it's done. Be the person they look up to and that are grateful for. Be the person that started a change in your lineage that snowballed into literal glory. And it starts small. It starts by showing up as that good parent. Showing up as the good parent for yourself and wanting to change and do better for you. This is a collective that knows that, does that, craves that. I'm proud of you guys. I am so proud of you guys. Keep going. I cannot even believe I get the chance to be here for you guys. I'm so grateful. I love you so much. Go fuck it up, babe. Bye. See you next time.